Hello everyone, in this tutorial we'll see multiple ways to pass arguments to a function. In the previous tutorial we have defined this particular function where we are taking username and privilege as the input, and then we are generating a password and returning a user creation command. And here below I'm printing that, and we have seen the difference between return and print within the function. And if you try running this will be generating a random password for this user admin1. And this is an example of positional argument, because here if you see the order, we are giving same username and password in same order. If we try to change this order here, I'll give the privilege first, but still the script will consider the first value as the username. And if you want to consider this as privilege, we need to give the named argument. So I'll give privilege equal to 15, user equal to admin. If we try running this, so now it is coming properly. If you are giving the named arguments, this order of these arguments doesn't matter. But if you want to give the positional and named arguments, for example here first I am giving a positional argument and second value is a named argument. So here this is a named argument, so this is the first entry, and this is a positional argument. You can see PyCharm is showing an error, so it is saying positional argument after keyword argument. That means we cannot give it in that way. So if you are giving positional and named in the same input, what you need to do is you need to give first positional argument, then named argument. So we'll try running. So this also works fine. So this you need to remember. If you are giving positional and named, positional should come first. And here you can put even the username and password into a variable. For example, here I'll give username equal to admin2 and user privilege equal to 15, and I'll take a copy of this. And now I can pass that variable username, user privilege. I'll comment the previous print, so I'll try running this. So you can pass the arguments in this format also. And now we'll see how to pass it from a list. So I'll create a list here. User list equal to, so here the first value is going to be username, so I'll give user2, and second value I'll give the privilege. If I want to pass this to the function, print I can give a single star and this particular list. u_list. So you can pass the data in this format also, or even you can pass like this. You can create a list inside this, and here we'll give user3 15. So this also will work, and same way even you can give user list 0, user list 1. So this will access this particular list and pass the data. So now also we are able to get the value. In this way you can pass the list to an argument. Now we'll see how to pass a dictionary. So I'll create a dictionary here, user dictionary equal to user equal to admin3 and privilege I'll give 15. Now user CMD, and I need to give 2 star because this is going to be a keyword argument because we have key and value. So now I'll pass the user dictionary. So now this is printing admin3 from this dictionary. And next we'll see how to send arbitrary number of positional arguments or keyword arguments. If you're not sure about how many inputs are going to come, for example, if you're going to get an input from a list, we'll see how to handle that. For that, I'll comment the previous function. I'll paste it here, and to accept the list as an input, what we need to do is we need to give 1 star, and you can give args. You can give any name here. It is Python's naming convention that if you are going to accept a list as an input, you have to give args. Even you can give here my args or any value, but you can leave it as per the Python standard. And after that, we will try to read the data from this list. So for that, I'll write a for loop for CMD. So I'll give a command list here in, and whatever value user is going to give here, it is going to be args. We will try to print CMD, and this error is because we are returning the code here. Instead of return, we'll convert this into print. This is just for our testing of passing arbitrary arguments. So now if we use this function, so now we don't have to do print because within the function it is printing. So first it is printing the user command, then it is printing the list elements. So user CMD gen, then I'll give admin2 privilege 15, and I'll create a list here, lst2 equal to, I'll put some commands. Here we'll do one more print. Commands are, and this will try to print. So now I can pass the list here. To pass the list, I need to give single star and lst2. So let us try running this. So you can see here, first it is printing the user generation command, then it is printing whatever value I am giving. If I add another command here, that also will get printed here. In this way, you can accept arbitrary number of values. So same way, if you want to accept a dictionary here, you need to give 2 star and you need to give kwargs. And for reading the dictionary, for data in the dictionary, and we can try printing, because when we do this, in data we'll be getting the key, because each dictionary is going to have a key value, so key will be getting stored into data. So what we can do, we'll do a print of formatted string data is the keyword arguments, that means our dictionaries data. So we'll try running this with a dictionary as input. So I'll create a dictionary 2, and inside that I'll give some value, location DC1, team SRE, and now I will pass the dictionary also, so the dict2. So now here we are getting even the dictionary data, because in data we'll be getting the dictionary key, and then we are just iterating even without this function call. If I copy and paste this code, and if I replace this with dictionary 2, so I'm getting same data. So within function I'm doing same action. So here instead of dictionary I'm giving this as keyword argument, and then I'm doing an iteration within that. And even you can do it in this way, like for data, then dictionary 2 dot items, and if you try to do a print of data, we'll be getting a tuple with the key and value. All this we'll see later when we look into dictionaries and list methods. So now I hope you got some understanding on how to pass arbitrary values to a function. In the next tutorial we'll see one real-time example where we will pass a dictionary with username and privilege.